I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money.
Chimchar with a $5 super chat. And he says, why flashing lights? It's silly. One color looks better than a circus show. It's like you're in a child's bedroom. First of all, there's no flashing light. This is called a gradient transition. Do you know the difference? You probably don't. A gradient transition means that you have a series of lights that it transitions between for artistic effect. Flashing lights is like what the police siren does to scare you and startle you in the street so you get out of the way of the car. If you don't even get the difference between that, then I don't know how I'm going to explain anything else to you. It sounds like, you would need a few more brain cells firing there to really understand the reasoning why I would use lighting in my setup. Okay, if I didn't have lighting in my setup, this would be a white wall behind me, plain, empty. Like a certain other streamer who has an empty room behind him, completely boring. But he claims that he spent a lot of time designing it, right? I'm not like that. I put effort into my set. I want things to look different. And by the way, I use a different setup every single day. Yesterday, I had a different one. The day before, I had a different one. I alternate between. I create new ones because I actually have an app here that generates scenes for me, and I design them myself. Like today, I said I wanted to have a gradient transitioning scene of a variety of colors. And so it generates this here, and I actually generate different ones, like the ones on the sides are different from the ones on the floor. And I set it all up, and I do this every day. Yeah, what did I do? Yesterday, I said I wanted to alternate 4 colors, yellow, red, green, blue, because I was thinking those are the Lego colors that everyone thinks of, like the 4 primary colors, yellow, red, green, blue. Let's do that. But I didn't want to have it in a gradient transition like this. I wanted to have it a little different style. And you saw yesterday looked different, right? There you go. And then sometimes I say, oh, I want it to look like a hydrogen particle that's fluctuating. And then you get a cool effect. And I want it to look like a nuclear reaction. And then you get a cool effect. Like, oh, I want it to look like running water. You see, and I do it every day. So the set looks different, and it's variety for you, so you're not staring at the same exact thing every single day. And for the vast majority of people watching, they really like it. There's a few people who are just like not understanding artistic value. And so instead, they're like, well, I don't understand why there's lights. Well, that's because you're stupid. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm trying to entertain an audience, and it works. The vast majority of people enjoy it. I haven't had a running petition of tons of people saying that it sucks. The only people who say it sucks are people who already say everything I do sucks. So why do I listen to the peanut gallery of idiots who just want to be toxic? I don't. I listen to the positive people. So is that enough of an explanation, or would you like me to keep going on and on about how lighting works and how effort works and how setups work to entertain an audience? Would you like me to tell you more? Anyway. Chimchar did another $5 super chat. He says, test one color and ask the audience what's better. He wants me to test one color, a singular color. Okay, are you ready? So right now we have a nice rainbow. Well, not really rainbow. Like I said, it's not all the colors. It's like a variety of colors in a gradient transition. So here's what I'll do. I'm going to go into my phone, into the app. I'm going to tell the AI, so now I just want you to change this nice colorful thing that I set up to be all one color because someone on stream threw me $5 and thinks that they control the stream.
No, I'm not going to do that.
But thanks for $5. I do appreciate it. Why don't you send me another $5 and ask me again? Maybe I'll change my mind. Anyway. So what else is on everyone's mind today? This is a more chill morning show. Unlike the last couple where we actually had like news and topics. I'm saving all the news for tomorrow. Tomorrow from Street Fighter 6. So tomorrow will be a whole lot of reacting. Okay? A lot of people are saying that Chimchar is actually Iron Chef Sakai. Well, I don't believe you. They'd have to send me several $1,000s more contributions if they were Iron Chef Sakai, like he always does on every sock. This guy only sent $10, so it must not be him. You have epilepsy and it's hard to watch the stream with all the flashing lights. I have a news flash for you, low-key. If you have epilepsy, you shouldn't turn into anyone's gameplay stream. Games in general tend to have issue with people who have epilepsy. You're going to get triggered by any game. So you probably shouldn't ever be watching a gameplay stream whatsoever, so you're in the wrong place. You can't blame the streamer because you have a medical condition and you actively chose to tune into a stream that's going to have things that are going to trigger you. Sorry. That's not how life works. But you enjoy them, though. Well, I get it, low-key, but here's the thing, all right? And again, I'm not trying to be insulting. This is very matter-of-fact talk. I think a lot of people need to be talked to more like this so they understand how things actually work rather than being coddled their whole lives. Like, you really like gameplay streams, but you have epilepsy and it triggers you, so then you shouldn't tune into gameplay streams, right? Just like me, like, I like pizza. I do. I love pizza. I wish that I could eat pizza all the time and more often. But the problem is that if I eat pizza all the time, I'd be 500-pound blob on stream, probably having issues with my, blood pressure, my heart, my arteries, probably won't be able to move. I probably, have all kinds of, physical issues, and I probably be dying, like morbidly obese. So rather than do the thing that I know is bad for me, I choose to avoid it. I don't really eat pizza that often. It's very rare when I do. You see? And that's what you need to do in life. You avoid things that aren't good for you. When's the last time I stepped on a Lego? I'm trying to think in the last year when I started doing Lego builds, did I ever step on a Lego piece? I don't think I've stepped on one, but basically when I'm building, like yesterday, there was this one part where you had to push something in really hard. It was like push a shaft or peg into the hole. You have to do it with your thumb. And man, that hurt. That sucker can hurt. It really can. Legos can hurt if you step on them or you have to push them on or pop. You're like, ah. But I don't think I stepped on one. No. I don't think I've stepped on a Lego anytime recently. Have I? Can we have a long form react? Could I react to the LTG documentary? No. I don't really care about that. See, this is what people don't seem to understand. You can jump in and out of drama every once in a while just for variety's sake, just to have a different day or a different streamer to have a silly time. And then you could just leave it. I don't have to become Mr. Drama and do entire marathons of drama and sit here reacting every day to drama. That's stupid. If I want to do something different for variety every once in a while and I want to put my toe into that toxic lake, I can. But I can easily just step right back out and go on my merry way and have a normal life. You don't have to have your entire life be just completely surrounded by mad, crazy people acting like fools on the internet. Some people don't seem to understand that. They literally think that all I can do is just do toxic shit all day. No, you can actually be a normal person. It takes effort though, because you're not going to get the artificial view boost, attention boost, and everything when you're doing normal content. The reason people do the drama content, it's the easiest thing on the planet to do to get dumb people to watch you and throw you money. So, I could do it all day and make a lot more money, and I don't want to. It's boring. I literally think that drama content is fucking boring, being very honest with you. So every once in a while, maybe I'll do it, but I'm not doing a marathon react. To be honest, I'm not really in the mood for a long form react. Could do one, but I don't see the point. I've been there, done that. What in the holy hell is this song? This is way too hard for my stream. Okay, let's see. Low Key did a $10 super chat. He says, Broden is bullying me for having epilepsy. I want to support the stream, but he's making it hard to be here. Yeah, but Low Key, you were saying trollish stuff earlier. So you're going to become a target if you act like one in the chat. It's your fault. You came to the chat and you were saying silly things that you knew no one was going to care about. You were doing it to be a troll, and you know it. So you can't stop acting like a victim now. Okay? And then people reacted appropriately, and now you're upset. And now you think because you sent me $10 that now I'm going to react and be like, oh, someone give me $10, I immediately should derail my stream and start banning people. No, that's not how it works either. Not at all. So, don't come to the stream acting a fool and then act like people aren't going to respond. They are. They are totally going to respond appropriately, and then you have to kind of deal with the repercussions of your actions. I don't know what else to say. But thanks for the super chat. I appreciate the $10 of support early on here. Thank you.